Question 1455. If a country hit the US with a nuclear bomb, would you favour unleashing, it says our nuclear arsenal upon them? Right, we're assuming we're American here, okay? Would you favour them unleashing the nuclear arsenal on the aggressing country?
No.
No, I'm not.
If it just
Or I am not in. Okay, we know that the bombs dropped there. We're assuming, obviously, that we know that the intent was genuine and not some catastrophic.
It was a genuine country. It was a genuine attack.
How big was the?
Well, 30 megaton onto Washington.
Right, so not a small tactical nuke.
Okay, so there's nobody left to launch the rest of them.
Yes, there is. There's
yes,
you.
there is. Yes, there is.
Jeff,
I have the football.
Yeah. Ox says no. Bandiri says
no
nah,
as well.
nuke them. Mathpig says say no to nuclear winter. What the fuck do you say it there for?
Because I tried to say it and you talked over the top of me. It's like it's your own fucking channel or something.
Never Again says we can all kiss our collective butts goodbye if someone lets one off. You talking about nukes or something else?
I'm not the only one that got that, so.
Ox says that would harm the Earth, so no. Tusk says, yeah, the USA gets hit, so they destroy the whole world. Sounds about right.
Well, no, like, I say no, kind of because why Ox said, like, fuck, we would destroy everything, but also because, like, I don't know, I don't think it's not kosher in my mind. Sorry.
Julie says, no, has no one seen The Day After? Don't destroy the whole planet.
What if you were to just send one
the day after? Fuck The Day After. Watch Fred's if you want to watch a truly terrifying film about nuclear Armageddon.
Or the bed sitting room.
What did you ask if we would just let off one, Jenny?
Yeah.
I still would say no. Like nuclear fucking
Soon as you respond in time.
Answer. Yeah, nuke should never be the fucking answer. But you know.
Okay, but what if you let's say this really does happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do then?
Yes.
What message has doing nothing sent?
I'm not saying that. Hang on. No. You're thinking that I'm saying doing nothing. You think that I mean do nothing. I'm not saying do nothing. I'm just saying let's not fuck up the planet any more than we need to.
Let's not go to the nuclear option straight away, perhaps, you know.
Like, fuck.
So you're saying that they can basically get away with it? They can nuke a city and they can kill 20 million Americans.
Do you know what I like about the premise of this question?
I don't like this question.
That it actually proves that the nuclear deterrent does not fucking work.
Well, I like the response in Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister. At what point will he press the button? And he walks the Russians progressing through Europe. Will you do it when they go through Berlin to help police some riots? The Russian army, no. So will you do it when they go to Belgium? Well, no, they haven't attacked us. Paris. M25?
No, Paris kind of deserves it.
Let me catch up on the chat. Dog says, can yes be an answer if shithole Slovenia is the target? Do you not like Slovenia? Lone Wanderer says...
If you're waiting until the Canary Islands is the target, you've lost, and you're never going to gain back what you've lost.
Nope.
What I don't see any response being effective or maybe even cogent short of a retaliation of one missile, one strike.
Yeah, but I mean, killing more people isn't going to bring back the people that are already lost.
No, but it could bring a halt to any future death.
I doubt that. I 100% doubt that.
I just think it would further escalate the.
In fairness, 2 planes crashed into the World Trade Center. They went to fucking war with 3-4 different countries for 15 years. Like, what would happen if they fucking nuked?
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Like they're not gonna just stop. They're not gonna just stop at one fucking city. I can guarantee that.
Went to war with the wrong fucking countries for a start.
Yeah, some of them were some of them were for a good reason, some of them for a bad reason. The Lone Wanderer says, no two wrongs don't make a right. Wildy says, let the insects rule.
Yes.
Tusk says, no, When the Wind Blows is the most terrifying film about nukes.
Oh, that's a good movie.
That's why we've never had a nuke war. Every man is smart enough to know you don't destroy the object you're fighting over. Apart from the fact we've been terribly close a few times. All of them pretty much accidental.
I mean, just from a military point of view, they're a fucking stupid idea. They really are.
I was a child. I was a child at the in the Cuban Missile Crisis. But even a child that young could pick up on the absolute paralyzing fear that everybody was experiencing.
Yep.
I mean, everybody felt it everywhere you went for several days. Everybody thought we were about to die, and it was horrible. It was just horrible.
Lone Wanderer says, let's look at this from another angle. Not all people agree with their government's actions, so why punish innocent people?
Thank you. I was trying to say that, but I did.
It sounds like a US problem to me.
I would go for total nuclear war.
That's it. You have to assume in this question that you are in the US.
I'm in Minnesota,
you are.
and I think it's time that we just end this game.
Sarcastic Barman says, nuke them all, everyone, especially the French.
Well, the French did it. Well, fuck the French.
That's why That's why Britain has a nuclear arsenal to protect us from the French.
Start with Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago.
Can I do this to your question?
Sure.
Okay, that's my answer.
So you wouldn't nuke them? You would nuke nobody?
Oh, come on, Dave. I've lived under nuclear threat my entire life. If they nuke us, it's going to be automatic and it's going to be absolute. You know it.
Well, no, it would be a nuclear bomb. Just one.
You got this from the movies Failsafe, didn't you?
I have no idea what that is.
Okay.
Dave is so skilled that he plagiarizes stuff he hasn't even seen.
Yeah.
Dave, do me a stop. Just stop. Stop trying to annihilate the world.
Stop trying to annihilate. Wild Eden said, I'm in the UK, so I wouldn't favour unleashing nukes. Duhan says, better solution, bring the troops home and stay the fuck out of everyone's business. God says, do you mean another nuclear on the USA? Yeah, let's all join in. No, not should we nuke the US. Right, we're assuming in this question you are a US citizen in the US.
You know, I've seen a few things about the competence of the people looking after the US's nuclear weapons. I think it's more likely that they nuke themselves.
I think you must be right.
I think I would disagree with that. I think you might be taking one story and overemphasizing it and creating a bunch of bullshit. The people who are doing that kind of maintenance and things are some of the most advanced technicians we have. They're doing a fine job. Maybe once in a while there's a fuck up. Yeah,
once in a while.
Once in a while.
Okay, just out of interest. All right, I've just got this question. How many countries have the USA dropped live nuclear bombs on?
2.
Which 2?
Japan and the Bikini Atoll.
And what about the US?
United States, technically, as well.
You dropped live nuclear bombs repeatedly.
My father's job during the Vietnam War, he was in the Navy, so they would actually go out in the Pacific Ocean and test nuclear bombs in the sea. That was his thing. So,
I mean, the Americans, you guys, I mean, you've lost 6 nuclear bombs. Actually, lost and never found them. If considering how many nukes you got, isn't that, you could argue statistically isn't that bad, but then on the other hand, like rational people would argue losing one is too many.
I would like you to produce evidence.
Yet.
I would like you to produce evidence of this.
Can I?
I know that they have been lost, but I also know that they've been recovered.
Some have.
No, some have.
Got them under my sofa yet.
Well, then show me the literature.
Right, okay. This isn't relevant. This isn't
six
relevant.
broken arrows.
Well, it's your question. It's your fault.
My question is whether or not that we should nuke. Say, for example,
which I keep trying to answer, but nobody will let me.
No. So. The question is, right? Say, for example, let's pick a country like.
Amanda, we know you're going to unleash the fucking Death Star, let alone nukes. We know already.
Really, the climate scientist is going to advocate for the end of civilization because that's what will happen.
Amanda, not necessarily. Not if you wipe them off the earth.
Listen, okay.
Amanda, what's your answer? Actually, let me talk for 20 minutes.
I want to know what Amanda has to say.
Amanda!
I'm joking.
What would you do?
Why the fuck are you up my ass today, Badger?
I haven't seen you for a while. I was sad.
So you're just evil to me? I missed you so much, and I was so excited when I saw you were going to be on the show, and you've just been... Anyway, my fucking answer that I will not take 20 minutes to answer, which, by the way, these two who have already fucking answered have already taken up 20 minutes answering again. Fuck you in both your faces. Okay.
What's your fucking answer?
I said no, because it would end up one on top of the other until there was nothing left. I mean, there was this saying that I remember my brother telling me when I was little that the second punch starts the fight.
Yes.
So that is what it would just you would.
So you would just let a country nuke the US and do nothing.
It's not letting them do it. It's just choosing to end the situation there.
But they have nuked you. They have set off a nuclear bomb in the center of New York. There are several million Americans dead.
Yeah, I'm
surely that justifies a 20-year war across the other side of the world.
Dave, like, I mean, yeah, okay, so I'm kind of a vindictive bitch sometimes, yes, like, personally, but, like, we're talking about, I'm telling you that there is no situation in which unless we are able to completely obliterate whoever hit us and every single one of their fucking allies at the same time, we will get hit back and it will just keep going back and forth until there is literally fucking nothing left.
Yes.
So, no. My answer is fucking no.
Ooh. Badger.
Hello.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah, but I forgot it. So let me just ramble incoherently until it comes back.
Aha.
Wait, I have an addendum. Also,
yes, save me.
The damage it would do to the fucking all the different ecosystems, to the fucking climate itself, would be really bad.
But what about kickstarting a new round of evolution?
No.
Why, by making cows with 5 legs?
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Badger, did you compose yourself yet?
Yes, but I forgot my original answer, so I'm going to go with, yeah, fuck it, I would like to live in the Fallout universe.
You'd like to live in the Fallout universe.
Why are
Well, I think of this way, if you're at ground zero and, and the nuke goes off right above your head, how bad can it be?
All right, let me add a caveat. I'm in support of complete nuclear annihilation as long as it's magic nukes that make ants big rather than give people cancer.
I thought
there are two comments I've got to go from the chat. Ox says, like man cares about the environment. And Nuhan says, the environment isn't exactly a priority in a potential nuclear winter. And also says, no, not the Fallout universe, anything but the microtransactions.
Can I say, if you're going to shoot a nuke at America, hit my house first. Thank you.
It'll bounce off your house because of the dome.
Yeah.
No, it'll take me and all the rich jerk-offs around me with me.
Sandy, does Disney have any particular operation in your area? Because if Badger's in charge of pushing the button, I think I know which the targets are going.
No, but I could start a rumor that Trump's building a house here. Do you think that'll work?
Badger,
I don't think Trump would. What the fuck am I talking about?
He wouldn't like the cold. That's what you're thinking.
I don't think he'd like the cold, and I don't think he'd be a fan of any kind of house construction that isn't a big concrete tower.
Well, we've got one of those up on top of Sugar, and they're talking about building a great big Marriott down at the intersection.
He doesn't care as long as he can gold plate it.
All right. Okay, but I'm still going to start the rumor. If you're going to start a nuclear war, bomb me first. Trump lives next door. Okay.
Okay. Well, with any luck, Trump will be residing in a big concrete block at some point in the not too distant future, if we're lucky.
Probably one that he put money into, or he made the government put money into in his tenure as president, because loves that prison industrial complex, make them bitches money.
He shouldn't be allowed to go to a privately operated one. They could break too many rules.
Biden is.
Why is it we're discussing an absolute nuclear holocaust, and you're talking about putting Trump in jail?
They'd only need to shave some of his head.
Everything comes back to that right now. Dude, it's the fucking second day of impeachment, Dave.
It's not going to pass. The Republicans The Republicans are not going to let it go.
I know.
No, they're not going to.
I know.
I mean, you pretty much screwed your country. It basically says there is no rule of law.
No, I fucking know. I know, but it's still a thing. It's still a thing. Okay? So, just...
Next.
I think if they cancel this thing in the Senate, that Biden should do something just completely outrageous, which benefits the people, but will get him impeached, or the Republicans wanting him to be impeached in the House, and the House says, fuck off. Screw you. We're in charge.
You should just give everyone money. You should just unilaterally decide that student loans are not a thing anymore.
Oh God, yes. No, he wouldn't. Never mind. Yeah, that would be great. I fucking miss Bernie.
Right.
I can get my Bernie chair pictures if you want.
Too bad, Dave. Too fucking bad.
I'm gonna
Did we all answer this question yet? Did you fucking know? You didn't.
Oh, I did it in the last episode.
To be fair, but Dave, to be fair, you answered it as the stream cut out, so people have to post your answer.
Yeah, we need your answer, Dave.
Yeah.
Before the stream cuts out again.
Yeah.
We're there.
Do we live or die, Dave?
Do we live or die? I don't know. I genuinely don't.
Dave.
I don't.
Wishy-washy is not allowed here. Answer.
The problem is, I agree with I agree with what's his face, from Yes Minister. Using nuclear weapons is really, really bad, but they've got to believe you'll use them, and it only takes you not to use it once. It only takes you not to respond.
So,
I mean, what's our negotiating position?
I think 9/11 proved we will respond.
Yeah, but
don't you think?
Right. What if North Korea nukes us? If North Korea nukes America tomorrow?
If North Korea nukes America, North Korea will be wiped off the map.
Right. This is what we're asking. Would you respond?
I'm not in charge of the button, but the idiots who
we're
are
asking
will do
if
it.
You are.
North Korea will be wiped off the map, and then so will the United States, because the fallout from that's probably going to hit China.
The world
they're big enough to kind of fuck up the United States now.
The world would get together and take out North Korea.
Good.
A unilateral thing.
That's exactly what we need. Checkmate.
You are in charge
of with the nuke.
Right, no, listen, get to the second part of my point, right? If North Korea nukes America, right now, North Korea have only got half a dozen bombs, right? And America does nothing. Wait, and America does nothing, it does not respond in a nuclear fashion. Okay, it is demonstrating that it will not use its nuclear weapons. Where does that put it in its negotiations, future negotiations against Russia or China or India?
Can I add something to this, please?
Yep.
Everybody is always so quick to say just fucking wipe out North Korea, okay? But can you guys remember that the people that live here are literal fucking prisoners that have never done anything wrong, okay?
Yeah.
They are trapped here in this world of crazy propaganda. This is not their fault. And you are snapping your finger at an entire group of people that didn't do anything wrong.
The Republicans aren't that bad.
As well.
She's got a point. Thanos does not have a very good rating.
The person, I'm going to counter that one. The person who sent the bomb in the first place is the one who's doing that, man.
Yes, and yes, but he
so
has
don't
created...
start something you're not willing to end.
Yeah, but the person is not all the people.
Yeah, and that person is also deluded enough to think that he will win.
If you want to look at this in terms of
he's not as fucking. I don't think he's as mad as people fucking think he is.
I don't think this one is. This one's been.
I'm not saying either way. I'm just saying before you so quickly say just fucking nuke that place, think about that there are actual human lives and ecosystems there. Shut the fuck up, Wuhan. That this is going to screw up.
He says we have the technology to make targeted strikes.
Not with nukes, you don't.
No.
If you're gonna deal with this on the nuanced level, okay, say North Korea or some small South Pacific country has a nuke or two or three or four, and sends one to us.
Yeah.
Okay, and you do nothing. What is going to be their next response?
Their next response doesn't matter.
The thing is, hold on.
If we're looking at this from the nuanced point of view. Okay, if we do nothing, then what are they going to do? Hold on. They are going to send a second one.
Why are people assuming that not sending a nuclear retaliation equates to doing nothing? There's other fucking ways of retaliating that maybe don't involve complete fucking annihilation of the human race.
Because with the context we are discussing, it's the relations with the other nuclear powers.
Exactly.
Do you invalidate your entire nuclear arsenal?
Yeah, but you start firing them back. You risk bringing the other fucking people with nuclear arsenals into this shit. You use North Korea as an example. I said that's real. That's going to be way too fucking close to comfort for China. You've got and Russia's not far off as well. That between the two of them, they're going to fuck the United States up, and everyone's going to fucking wipe each other up.
It is not the
go-to. It is not the fucking go-to response immediately. The fact that we have nuclear weapons still shows what a fucking sad indictment of a fucking species we are.
I was literally about to say that, Jeff. I was about to say, think about the absurdity of the fact that we as a species created something that could wipe us all out. And this isn't the first time that we've done it in our history. We keep doing it. That's super fucked up. So.
My whole point about the nuance and the wonder that it depends on who's doing it to you to begin with was I was trying to lead in before I got talked over that exact discussion of other ways to retaliate. That why would you have to retaliate with another nuke? Why wouldn't you retaliate with conventional forces in such overwhelming numbers that the message
because you don't have overwhelming numbers.
Oh, yes, we do.
To North Korea, no, you don't.
Dave.
Yes, we do.
Microraptor is right. Fucking move on, Dave.
I said.
To be honest, this was a shit question the last time you said to me. Well.
You said to me, Dave. You said, "Do you want to come on today?" I said yes, but let's have fun questions that
next one's fun.
Where we're not going to all argue about serious topics.
I told you I had to finish this question was the problem.
It got interrupted. But it's finished.
I think we're finished.
On now.
We're finished. Let's move on.
It's really shit, and the world would end, and everyone would die. Let's have another question.
Yes, I have enough world-ending shit in my life.
What are you on about? Nuclear war, box of fluffy ducks.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.